Hello creatives, Serena here. Just want to give you an update on my YouTube channel here. Tell you what's going on with my studio as I take a little walk here. It's not too cold, but it's February and I've got to be thinking seriously about my studio. I've been being good and reading up on how to build and watching videos on how to build because I'm planning on doing it myself. I don't know if that's a crazy idea or not, but I think that's a better way to go since it's a small building. But I'd like to try it and see how that works. Now, I've come into a little glitch in that my husband wants to tear down a small shed that we've used for goats years and years ago when we used to keep goats. And he wants me to build it there, which is not too far away from my original place that I planned to put it, so it's fine. I'm not as close to the pond as I would have been, but that's okay. So whether we wind up doing that or not, that remains to be seen. It's a matter of, can he get that building torn down in time for me to build, because I can't wait till July or August for the building to come down. So if it comes down, I'll build there. If it doesn't, I'm going to use my original idea for placement. The other thing I wanted to update you on is that I've set myself a goal to draw up building plans for this studio. He keeps calling it a she shed and it bugs me to no end. It's a studio. But I'm going to draw up plans for the studio, and I'm going to try to, I'm going to start a supply list for things that I need, and hopefully by the beginning of March have a completed list of things that I need and a completed sketch or floor plan of the studio. So 3 updates there. I've been keeping up on my building knowledge, and I've set myself a goal, and we're going to see what happens with getting rid of the old shed. So stick with me and find out what happens over time. For now, I do have a Jackson's unboxing and an unboxing of some other things that I want to show you. So let's go inside where it's a little warmer and we'll take a look at what I got. Well, something happened to my camera, and I don't really know how to work it yet. I'm still playing around with it. And I had a little glitch here while I didn't film what I did as far as the unboxing. But basically, I had to point out the fact that Jackson's always wishes you happy unboxing, which I like because they know art creative people. And it didn't film that whole mess where I couldn't get the box open. But I was talking about the shipping and the fact that Jackson's now offers so many other options for shipping to, at least to the US, probably all overseas destinations. And I paid since I didn't mind getting it in like a week instead of 3 days, I, in the US, opted for the cheap shipping, which was the post, and it took maybe about a week, a little over a week, but it was like 79 cents, 78 cents. So I said, for a small package, I'm not in a hurry, let's do it. Okay, here's the fun part. This doesn't make too much noise. All right, we have some good stuff in there. Ooh, those aren't brushes, but they're good. So we'll see what those are. This is a brush. What is this? Oh, painting prize. Oh, they have a contest, I guess. So we'll read more about that later. Let me get rid of the box. On the floor it goes because I don't have room on my table. And we will take a look at these. First off, I like the way they package things because they've got all the eco packaging that you can often reuse. I like those corrugated packages that they use, and the boxes that have those flip-top lids with the little flaps that tuck in. I save every one of those and I reuse them again. They're great. But anyway, I like these too because I can fit odd pencils in them and put them safely inside my pencil box without them getting ruined. Now the fun part is getting these out. So let me get out one thing at a time. Oh, that's it. Okay, that's it. I'm expecting more. First off, I got Derwent drawing pencil. Now I got a set of these also, a small set, and I absolutely love them. They're in neutral colors. They're put out by Derwent. This one is ink blue. It's a really beautiful color. It's just supplementing my collection of Derwent drawing pencils. Now I also got an extra olive earth. So I've got olive earth and this one, and then I also have, which I'll show you, this didn't come in this package, but this is a Derwent drawing set. I got this cheaper from the UK, from Jackson's, than I would have on Amazon in the States. So this is a nice little set. It comes in a tin. I really like it. It's a nice starter set. It's got everything you need to get started. It's got Chinese white, ivory black, chocolate, sanguine, sepia, and brown ochre. It's a really nice set there. The only thing is, I wish it was bigger and had empty spaces for me to put in these two other ones, which really would complement or complete the set as far as I'm concerned. This set comes with a little sharpener, so in a pinch you've got that. If you don't think those are the best sharpeners, it's probably pretty good. You know, it'll get you by. But this is a nice little set to take with you. You can just toss it somewhere, put a rubber band around it, you know, so it doesn't fly open, and just toss it in your bag, you know, and go sketching somewhere. Or just keep it, you know, in your locker at work, or whatever you've got, so you've got something to work with on, you know, breaks or something. This is the next thing I got here in this haul. This is a scrubber, and it's got like hog bristle brushes, which, let me see if I can focus this in so you guys can see. The focus is trying to find a little spot for me to, no, but it's got hog bristle brushes and they're flat. And I wanted to get this for scrubbing. It is for scrubbing, and I don't mind. It's hog bristle. It's cheap enough. It was like, this was less than $3 US, so you can really give something a good scrub and not ruin your good brushes. That I've found to be necessary with my gouache, which I've been working with lately, and I find that if I let the gouache dry on a palette, it is really rough on brushes to reactivate. So I wanted to try this and see if it's what I need, and it is. So next time I put in a Jackson's order, I am going to get this. This is the small one. So this is, you can see what this is compared to my hand. It's probably about 7 inches, 8 inches from tip to tip. But they have a larger one too. So if you need a larger one, get the large one. But I'm going to get a couple more of these. These are the perfect size. Handle is finished nicely. You know, it's good enough for what I need. But you could use this for all kinds of things. So you could probably mix, blend pastels with it, dry pastels, if you wanted to. But that's why I got that. Now, a couple other things I got. One other thing I got, I did get a Daniel Smith Watercolor Essentials kit. I wanted to get this to play with color mixing and learn a little bit more about color mixing. I happen to be colorblind in the blue range. That's really great for an artist. It totally freaked me out when I heard about it. I was going to give up art, and I'm glad I didn't. But I think I see the same colors that everybody sees. Like, I'll see an ultramarine as more like a navy blue, and I'll see turquoise as like a sky blue. But the problem comes in when I'm trying to mix warm and cool colors. And you know, you can't mix like a cool yellow with a warm blue and expect to get a nice vivid green. You're going to get a little muddy green. So I need to learn the names of the colors and how they mix together. And that's why I got this, because I happen not to be able to see warm colors and cool colors. I can't distinguish them very well. So I fight with that in my artwork. I just try something. If it works, I do it. If it doesn't work, I try a different color. But it would be nice to know right off the bat which ones will work and which ones won't. So I got this for that. I also got it because people have been raving about Daniel Smith, and I figured with this I can mix pretty much all the colors, and it's a good starter kit. You know, I don't need more watercolors really, but I wanted to try it, so I got that. Then I did get from Jackson's a set of compressed assorted gray charcoal. These are the compressed sticks. I'll open it up. It's kind of in a really flimsy box. I wish they had a better box. In fact, it kind of broke there. But let me take them out and show you if I can get them out. They don't want to come out very easily. Oh, they're upside down. That's why. Okay. They don't want to come out. But they are, again, warm and cool. So let me just kind of test those out for you. I've got a little XL, Canson XL mixed media 8x10, which I like using for that. I already used it for some pastels years ago, and I've got enough space on there to test this, so let's take a look. Okay, so let's test these assorted gray set, okay, and I'm going to just kind of, the whites, well, what do you think we're going to get with white? I mean, it's going to be white. not really anything to see there. I'll do it anyway because for the sake of showing you that there are two different whites. Don't ask me to distinguish which one is warm and which one is cool. You know, to me it's white. But these are kind of like just regular chalks. Here comes the gray. That's a nice gray. You could do some nice sketching with this. I want to get more into sketching. Okay, so one of these are the same, kind of the same hue. But one is warm and cool. I think that second one was warm. I don't know. I'm sorry for the lighting. It's all I've got. It's a very cloudy day today. Everybody's out of the house, so I said, okay, I'm going to film this. I've been waiting to film it, and I'll do it. Here's another one. Same hue, but a different... I tried to put these back the same way I got them out, so I'm hoping one is cool, one is warm, one is cool, one is warm. Let me go ahead and do this. But you see, it's got a nice range. They're a little dusty. They're chalks. You know, they're going to be dusty. Move that up a little bit so you can see. And I've got a couple more here to show you. But this is a nice little set. It's got a nice feel on this particular paper. The paper has a nice tooth to it. It grips it perfectly. And, you know, for sketching, it's nice. Some of these are a little bit hard to get started. They almost feel like they've got, I don't know, like they compress the edge so much that it's hard. But they're not soft pastels. They're soft, but they're not going to break on you unless you really press hard. I wish they had a little more gradation there between that last gray and this black, but that's okay. You can work with it. All you're doing is sketching with it. You know, you're not selling a finished piece of work. It's for your art. It's for the art of your art to get better. Okay, but nice range there. I thought it would be nice, and it was only like $3 or $4. It wasn't a whole lot. So I got that. Now I have to go wash my hands because, of course, you know, I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have this bag, which I'm excited to open. I'm trying to figure out how they did it. Okay, this flap comes down. I'm just going to have to cut it this way, as far down as I can, so I can flap it over again. Cut that out. And what's going to spill out? Well, Jackson's had a sale of Roman Schmall watercolors. And there we go. All right. I tried to keep them to half pans as much as I could, but the full pans were just like $1 more. Even though I bought so many of them, it adds $1 more and $1 more and $1 more. Every time you add $1 more, you're adding to your, taking away from your budget. But as you can see, I got a whole pallet. I took advantage of it. It's never on sale like this. No, that's not. I take that back. They probably have sales from time to time, but I did see one, and I said, you know what? Let me grab them while they're here. And I will try to organize this in some kind of fashion and get back with you and read you all the colors that I got. Okay, so I have to read up a little bit more on how to work my camera because I can't get the focus to work right. But what I can do is read you these names and kind of keep it at this level and you can see it. This one is Lemon Yellow. And then I got, okay. I'm having trouble getting this to work, so this one is Hansa Yellow Medium. And then I've got Aquarius Orange. That's a nice color. And I got Aquarius Red. That's half pans on those. I got an Ultramarine Pink, which is a beautiful color. Then I got, is this one? This is Quinacridone Purple. Now I do also have a Mineral Violet, which is what started me on the Roman Schmal. The Mineral Violet is a violet. It's kind of a medium dark violet, but it's got like flecks of pink in it. It's a beautiful color. Okay, I would almost say it is a mineral color. All right, this one is Olive Green Light. It's kind of a weird shade, but I could see applications for landscape. Okay, then I got Permanent Green Light. Phthalo Green Yellow shade. They're all upside down. Cobalt Teal, which is beautiful. This one's another nice one. Transparent Turquoise. Look at that color. Look at that beautiful color. More for the blues. I've got Phthalo Blue, green shade. I tend to like the warmer colors. And this one is French Ultramarine, good standard. You've got to have that in your palette. Who doesn't? Now into the brownish colors, the neutral browns. I love this. Love, love, love. Quinacridone Gold, one of my favorites. And I did pick up also Blue Ridge Raw Sienna. That's a nice color. Here's another one. Another nice brown. Quinacridone Burnt Sienna. Look at that rich color. My goodness, I can't wait to use these. I have to get an empty tin though. And I've got to get a 48 because it won't fit all these. They're full pans. Cypress Burnt Umber is my next one. That's a nice deep shade. And I wanted a really dark brown, so I got sepia. And then last but not least, I don't usually use this very much, but once in a while I've got something like a wrought iron fence or some partially abstract that I really want to have a black, and I use Mars Black for that. I'll use Mars Black. It doesn't really matter which one. This one tends to granulate a little more. It's kind of a nice one. But that's what I got. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That really does help my channel. I wish you happy creating, and I will see you next time.